game we have coming up here. A top. They'll operate out of split backs. Give to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The offense set for a first down play. They'll ride the hot hand. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Second and goal for the offense. They'll go with a direct snap. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense, right?
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Offense changing the play. To the air, it's Beck. Floats it out in space. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. They'll run it from the gun. What a nice job on the ground, working his way ahead for 7 yards and leaving them with 4th and short. They're about 2. Out of the gun to give to the back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Let's talk about Alabama. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Palmer.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
Guys, let's chat about Alabama. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back. You have a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
Well, obviously.
What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays in big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a participant from the playoffs last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Look out, he's got room. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
Really good-looking run. You think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously. Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. I'm going to go back to Sean Alexander, who I played against back in the day, too. All these guys had speed. All these guys had vision and quickness. And this guy right here, he has all of those traits himself. Just another big-time talent in the Crimson Tide backfield.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Man, this guy has had a trouble.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory. This wide open on the right. Smashes ahead. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama! From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. To the air, it's Beck. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it on the right. Here he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown Tide. The 25-yard line. They'll go to the counter, finding open areas. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Picks up the first down, still moving. Racing down the left side. Inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The give and tick, 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 tick. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. They're going to ride this running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Motion from the wideout. The give to the back. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They add on another score. Here comes that Alabama offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He couldn't get close to the marker, got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm.
Gashing the D on the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown! This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Oh, and he ruins the big gator with a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a...
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Ole Miss. running backs on either side of the quarterback. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. At the 40, there he goes. Breaks into the open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown tie.
And
they'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give from the gun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
it's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the first. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Runs through the tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the... A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. They'll try to run for it. Oh, it gives him the tough, stiff arm. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to throw. It's Beck. He's got it down the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Runs through a tackle. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10 to 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bama!
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. At the 45 on its way. Made a defender miss. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Alabama just did work on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully. The Crimson Tide pinned deep in their own end, trying to find a little breathing room. From the gun, the running back has it. Showing off the arm. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Trying to impose their will with the run. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. The give on the inside. Spins away from the defense. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Split backs here. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Makes it past the marker. On the move at the 30. Running wide open down the gun of the field. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Smashes him with the stiff arm. We'll see if this dude can keep it rolling. You know, 3 Alabama running backs have won the Doak Walker for the best running back in the country. Derrick Henry, Najee Harris, Trent Richardson. Throw in Mark Ingram, who won a Heisman. He might be able to add his name to that illustrious list.
And we can still throw people there too. Sean Alexander, we can go back even further. Alabama's always had great running backs. And when your name gets mentioned with those guys, you talk about puffing out your chest and knowing that you've had a day or a season or a career when you get mentioned with those kind of cats.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery.
They'll move the wide receiver. Leaves it with the running back. He's in open space downfield. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. To the air. It's Beck. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Here comes that Alabama offense. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to guard.
Touchdown, Alabama! And they take it in for 6 more points. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they...
a shotgun. They go to the ground. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll run it again. Turning it on. Gives him the big stiff arm. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention with a Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
Deep in the season, that crisp... Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is four-down territory. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Plows through the defense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defensive...
Power football with the run. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. They feed him again. Hard running there. Got enough for the first. Finding an escape route. Speeding down the left side. 10. Touchdown time. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Running back searching for a hole. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Looking for a push on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Great job by the defense there.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Quick strike complete. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Smashes through the tackle. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And I think the biggest...
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The give. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. 4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown! Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tide with the 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. They'll try the run. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The give out of the gun. And he's loose, and he'll take it to... The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Bust through behind his pad. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. With the clock running, this should be the final play. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And here we go, final play of the game right here. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not, and that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it from here. They go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the ground. He's got it again. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. These two rivals first played in 1893, but there was nearly a half-century, guys, when they didn't play each other because they got in a fight over, among other things, gate receipts.
Yeah, listen.
There he goes. He's at the 10, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first down. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. He's now up to 83 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Let's talk about Alabama. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in the recruiting class.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. The Tide will get the first down.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Guys, the Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on.
The Crimson Tide pinned deep in their own end, trying to find a little breathing room. They'll run it to the right. Quick spin on the line. And he's still running after the move. There he goes to the right. The 30. The 10. Slippery slide. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. Got the first down and more. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Adams.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier from that one.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Bama! And once he found a first play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Smack! And another broken tackle. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. They'll give it to him again. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Well, this guy has exceeded all expectations all season. We knew and we thought he would be talented. He'd leave a mark on the offense. I don't think anybody expected him to be in the Heisman race this late in the season as a true freshman.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Motion from the wideout. To the ground with the back. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The latest edition of this in-state passion play is bathed in crimson as Alabama rolls to victory over Auburn in the Iron Bowl. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear the defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. The back's got it. He shreds the tackle. He breaks free. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Bites off a defender. End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. The offense starts with excellent field position. They'll run it here. Hurdles the defender. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And first down, they go right back to him.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now. To throw, it's Becht. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handle. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by...
Second down play coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. It's a solid game. Moves the ball to the 29.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. As the first down is still going. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Here's the thing that I love.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. Looking downfield, it's Becht. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. It's a quick grab. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receiver.
We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Rick, as we check out some of the stats so far. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And there's the handoff. Touchdown, Alabama. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Well, when you're running your quote-unquote four-minute offense, it's a combination.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Adams. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Now it's second down here. Here comes a handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the player was down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Back to pass. It's Becht. Gets made on the out route. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing their chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Defense gets him back, but they'll take the gain on that play. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Try and muscle for the first down. Past the 30. Here he goes. They'll finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touch. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. 2 o'clock with the running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship. Alabama will likely just try to run the clock out here. First and goal, handoff. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Second down and goal. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. fake on first down.
Snags a good throw. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Oh, and he fumbles.
The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Getting set. Here's second down. To the air. It's Becht.
Fires it down the right side.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this...
The first play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. He'll hand it off.
Crosses the 45. He's in the clear.
Inside the 20.
Touchdown, tie.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. It's a shotgun run call. And he breaks the tackle and we're to a solid gain there.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear.
At the 10 now.
Touchdown, Alabama.
They were not. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fights off a defender. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job of this offense and taking advantage of what the defense gave them.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The shotgun handoff here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
He's brought down out at the 46. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. And they pick up the first on the ground. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion sets up a second down play. They're going to run the option. And the defense there to smother that option play.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is...
Now here he goes. Goes out the stiff arm. Touchdown, Bama. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11.
Leaning on the run game here late.
Spins away from defenders.
He's got the first and still going.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the wideout goes in motion. On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Breaking free at the 35. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
offense coming back onto the field. Ball handed off. And that run produces a decent gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So second and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. They'll feed the back again. Get some space around the 30. They get him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback will take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Same tailback, another carry. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Throw to the running back in the flat. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Now they call a run. Breaks loose at the 15. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Becht. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide.
And now the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. When a player is down injured after that last play, we'll take a timeout while they check him out. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The ball is caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. 2nd down after that short completion. They try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. They tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Can he make it to the marker? Able to convert on 3rd, sets him up now, first down to the 22. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense finally producing here, sets up a 1st and 10.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown.
Looking downfield, it's Becht. On the run, he'll let it go. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness, yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice game.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Alabama.
And that's a...
The offense has to be careful now. Backed up inside their own 10. He'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear at the 10. Touchdown, Bama. He broke away, and they couldn't. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear at the 20. Past the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Grinding away on the ground. Gets the 1st and still running. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Anytime you have a chance to get...
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. The shotgun running play call. He gets loose. And here he goes. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that line.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here?
To the air, it's Bennett. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up?
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking right, this one caught. He steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
Well, Chris, just like this in a...
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here?
Oh, what a move. The freshman brought down after a nice run. The offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped at just 10 seconds.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up?
Oh, there's the stiff arm. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. handoff from the shotgun. First out and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front.
He's in the clear. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Muscles past the defender.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working.
Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll run it from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Takes the toss and heads left.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half is a handoff. Fighting him off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. He hands it off from the gun. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. Now here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bama. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And the same runner's got it again. Fighting off the defender. And the ball to the ground. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Ball handed off. To the 45. Finds room at the 30. He's in the clear. Powering through a tackle. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Leaning on the run game here. He's got the first down and still motoring. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Excellent field position here for the offense. They're going to run it. That's a strong stiff arm. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit.
Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who was going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide.
off from the gun. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. He's picked up 48 yards rushing for him now. What a drive to kick off the new season. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. If you're going to The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if you're off, turning it on! And he ran away from the crowd and he'll... They'll run it out of the shotgun. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill with that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They're going to test the right side with this one. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. From the gun, the ground game. Oh, what a cut! They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll open the second half with a run. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
Now the pitch. Past the 40. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is...
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for that. What a run. Great speed.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. On the option. Quick toss. Still on his feet at the 45. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. Alabama just did work on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. Gets it past the marker. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball.
They'll go to the ground. At the 35, he's open. There he goes. And we have breaking news. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is.